Visual Link Spanish. Use your brain.
Here in this short lesson, we'll take a look at the differences between de la, del, and a la, and al. To start off, the word de means of, from, or about. If you want to say from the city, you'd say de la ciudad. Notice that since city is a feminine word, we use la, or in other words, de la, which means from the. Now let's look at a masculine phrase. The words the bank in Spanish are el banco. If you want to say from the bank, you'd say de el banco. However, Spanish never has a de and an el next to each other. They always combine to form del. So, from the bank would be del banco. Let's look at a few more examples. From the sea would be del mar. From the book would be del libro. And from the building would be del edificio. Now we'll look at a similar concept but using a la, and al. To start off, the word a means to, as in to the office. If you want to say to the office, you'd say a la oficina. Notice that since office is a feminine word, we used la, or in other words, a la, which means to the. Now let's look at a masculine example. The phrase the park in Spanish is el parque. If you want to say to the park, you would say a el parque. However, like de and el, a and el also combine and form al. So, to the park would be al parque. Let's look at a few more examples. To the movies would be al cine. To the bank would be al banco. And to the post office would be al correo. You've now learned a new concept in Spanish. Remember that de next to el always combines to form del, and a next to el always combine to form al.